What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 Daily Bingo Line. Last time we had a pretty good time. Not necessarily a fast line, but we did a bunch of stuff that was worth learning, was worth investigating. Checked out a bunch of, not necessarily new goals, but new routes for old goals. Some practice for some games we hadn't necessarily had a lot of practice in. All around a good time. If we can get the same today, well, the same level, not exactly the same goals, that'd be pretty appreciated. Let's give it a look-see. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, I do love that middle square. To get me out. Planet Zoldath is always a bait. Never go for it. That Waldorf's Journey bottom middle could be interesting to try out. Is there anything... Okay, the purple objects pin golf, I'm not willing to... That's one of the goals that didn't make it into one of the videos. It's truly nightmarish. The 2 spider quests in Mini and Max. I would love to do the 2 spider quests in Mini and Max. That's something that I have to learn. I think we're gonna avoid it for today. The one that appeals to me... Screw it, it's column 2. Okay, we're gonna start with this. This goal is truly terrible, this pin golf goal. It's probably my least favorite bingo goal. But nonetheless, I gotta get into a video at some point. So we're gonna start with this very precise shot. And we didn't really make it, but we can do this back up. Alright, that worked. So that's one. So this is basically pin golf, but like on insanely hard mode. That's how I do this goal, at least. Okay, got lucky there. Okay, that's 2. I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, well, whatever. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. I think Keeney has a pretty good video for this. Just watch this if you actually want to know how to do this goal. I consider this goal to be a free square for my opponent. What am I aiming for here? Okay. That was pretty good. Okay, so we're at 3 right now. Okay, that's 4. And I mean, I'm gonna have to try to go back and get the one that I missed. And then I guess we're gonna try to send it over there. I'm pretty sure this is impossible, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on. So we're at 4. Okay, 5 somehow. That's actually pretty hard. I think I saw how Keeney does this, which is like this. And we gotta get the 2 at the end. Good enough. What is that, 5 now? Six, because if you get the hole in one here, it counts. Seven. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I guarantee you, the thing with that goal is if you mess up at all, It just compounds so badly. I truly do not like that. Okay, this is the one I'm curious about, though. So I'm aware of one spider's quest and how to beat it. I'm also aware of another spider's quest, but I don't know how to beat it. And by I don't know how to beat it, I of course mean I don't remember, because I've beaten this entire game before. So we're going to start with the first spider's quest, which is the one that I do know. You need to pick up this thread. And then we're going to use kind of some precise positioning. We're going to get it there and then go like down here. And the thread comes with us. This actually puts us right at one of the spiders. Hello. And so this is the first spider's quest. And now the other spider's quest, I'm just going to casually play Minion Max. This is casual Minion Max gameplay here. I believe it's somewhere in this train. So first, I need to remember how to even get the train, in the train rather. I appear to be lacking one of these. Okay, so I've heard say that there is a spider in here. Sure enough, that is a spider, actually. So, what do you want? It's dangerous around these parts with all the robbers everywhere. Of course, if you ask me, these toys are wasting their time trying to rob this train. Ain't much here to steal. I reckon I know where the real money's hidden. If you brought me a strong drink. A strong drink? Okay, well, I could spend roughly 15 minutes here trying to figure this out. I am going to cheat. Yes, I consider this to be cheating. If you have a problem with that, I don't care because I'm not going to do anything about it. Okay, I believe this was added to the resource document. The strong drink can be obtained by bringing a spore to the mouse in the hole just to the right of the left power outlet. Okay. Well, let's start by getting a spore. I don't know if there's a better place to get a spore, but this is usually how I get my spores. This is the left power outlet, so to the right of the left power outlet. I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Hello. That's quite strong. Well, I know just the thing. I'm gonna leave that there. I do need a block, as previously mentioned. Are there faster ways to do this? Almost certainly. But, hey, we're here to learn. Oh, don't do it. Thank you. And that counts. Okay. We're gonna do something unpleasant. I needed to show off the pin golf goal. It was kind of a requirement for me to do it. Okay, we have to beat level 1. Unfortunately, I do have to play a level of Disconia. Truly horrendous, I know. At least it's only level 1. 2 champions. He's feeling bold. I'm also gonna get 2 champions, though. So here's just how to play Disconia. You take your good disc, and then you always send it. Try to steal all the health. I wanted to get a little more damage there, but that's fine. I guess the most important things to keep in mind. You want all the health for yourself. And just always use your strong discs. Like, you always get 2 knights, but like, what do I care about my 2 knights, right? They can die. It's fine. What a terrible shot. Okay, there we go. That takes care of 2 knights. So yeah, now he's probably gonna use his champion. That was actually a bad idea. Now he's probably just gonna like spam his champions. Thankfully, I stole all the health. Yeah, just target my knights. That's excellent. Basically, there is no good strat for disc. Oh yeah, always hold the camera. I did forget about this. Holding the camera makes the CPU do weird things. They take less time per turn. I don't really know how to explain it, but just kind of always hold the camera. They're doing a great job at not killing my unit, which I do appreciate. I'm gonna try this. I'm probably gonna fail it. Yeah, I was hoping to have it hit the knight. If that was possible, then I would have been a kill. Oh, screw you. There. I guess there's a gold nugget under this fountain, and for some reason the CPU is only able to hit the gold nugget, and I'm just hitting the fountain, which that works out beautifully for me. There we go. I'd say a pretty good time for this first level was like 6 minutes. And now they're gonna buy, hopefully, just a bunch of knights. That's champion? That's another champion. This is probably not going to end well for me, but, all the cowards back away. I'm in the worst possible spot. Thankfully, he picked his worst possible unit. Yeah, just get money. Just get money. Miss me too. That's excellent. Great news. Dang it! Actually, got a hit on me. That's convenient. Take your knight. Great, thank you. I said that as like a joke because the CPU loves to do the absolute worst possible thing. Wonderful. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and smack that champion. And then probably smack that knight up there. Ooh, yeah, I'm in danger. Ooh, I'm in danger. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of in danger. Okay, I'm gonna tap this knight and then try to, like, bounce away. Yeah, behind that tree. That's actually perfect. Because that knight could kill me if both hits landed. But, not gonna happen because I'm in a good spot. And also because it missed both times. We're just gonna bounce this off. Boom. Alright, and that should be a win. So that was what, 7? No, 5 minutes actually, wasn't it? And then they have no discs. Perfect. Okay. we're doing a tactics. So 50 plus, this involves winning 4 matches without losing any flags, because you start at 10. Each victory without losing a flag is plus 10. That should work. Yeah, okay. Now, unfortunately, something bad has happened. So I kind of put... Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold? Okay, perfect. The battering ram was struggling because it was like a shield versus a shield, and I didn't know what to do. But the second battering ram made it through, or like the third one or whatever. Okay, once again, it's basically just battering. If for this amount, a battering ram strategy will work just fine. Do that like this. Why would I do that? I don't know, I don't really care. I'm just having fun. I like being into tactics. It's like Bushido Ball. It's definitely one of my comfort games. It's also like impossible to really explain what you're thinking at any moment in a tactics. You're just kind of playing. Which is why I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna do this because the battering ram was gonna struggle. And then like this, I don't know, we're just gonna hope for the best. Well, I think the best worked out. Excellent. And then one more win exactly like that, and then we're good. And then we just have to play a lot of any RPG. Ooh, tough. Move out of the way. The classic trick, you can have 3 grunts in a line, and they're basically invincible. Perfect, that should do it. Okay, we're gonna start out with divers. I think the optimal way to do this is probably something like 2 levels in divers, 3 levels in 2 levels in Grimstone, and then like 1 level in Valbrace. And I can very confidently say that I am absolutely just pulling those numbers out of nowhere. So to do early leveling up in divers, the strat is to put on the red sticks, go down. The one thing that you don't want to have happen is running into urchins. Urchins will decimate your health. They are great EXP, but they're not weak to the red. The best thing to do is actually go against these things. The anemones. Pretty consistent fights. They do love to heal, which is a problem, but you can't make an omelet without cracking some anemones. That's what Grandma always said. Yeah, so this is bad. Okay, that worked out, but now, like... I'm gonna keep going a little further down. There should be more anemones down here. That took all my small potions, so that's bad. Okay, now I think we're gonna go back up. Gonna use a small potion on Orlok, and then make my way back up. Maybe take a fight on the way up. It's not something I'm keen on, because if it's an urchin, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, it's just a little Olek eel, that's fine. The Olek eels are, of course, the easiest. They just don't really give a lot of EXP. I'm going to the wrong place. Guess we're doing another one. Yeah, it is over here. So just going to go up here for a little resupply, and then we're going to head right back down. This time I will take any encounter because we don't need that much. And then the moment we hit level 3, we can bail out. Hello. Alright, one more. Hello, little anemone. You'll do this fine. Hello. Don't miss. And that's level 3. Okay. I feel like going from level 3 to level 4 is pretty long in Grimstone. I do think it's 2-2-1 is actually the optimal way to do this. So in Grimstone, you have to level up all your characters. If you have a party of 1, that just means 1 character. So it's convenient. We're gonna fully equip Bull. We're starting 200. Might even buy some bandages, why not? And then we're just gonna go out and then just take random encounters. I don't think I pressed up, but whatever you say, controller, huh? Oh no. Don't do it. No! Spray and pray. Spray and pray! Yeah, this is the downside. The Hawks... Oh, great, great. Wonderful. Finish me. This is the problem with grinding in the starting area. Ever since they fixed the debuffs, you can just run into Hawks, and then the Hawks will blind you forever, and then you're done. Grimstone was a much more fun game when debuffs weren't working. The whole revive, you use skills on dead party members to revive them. You know, whatever. I can live without that. The debuffs actually being a thing just makes the game worse. I'm sorry. I am firmly of that opinion. As somebody who golden and cherried Grimstone, while there were no debuffs. Well, that's not true. There was one place in the game, it was like pretty late on. The pestilence. Pestilence actually put poison on your party members. That was tough. That was like the one debuff that worked, I guess. One thing for super hardcore Grimstone players, you can hold right to make the bar move faster in the attacks. Okay, and that's level 3. So now we just need one more level up, and I'm going to take it from Valbrace. I can pretty consistently get one level up in 2 minutes in Valbrace, which is going to be faster than leveling up from 3 to 4 in either Grimstone or Divers, I think. Oops. Cast Fly. Shield, swing. You can stack the rats like that. It's pretty fun. Alright, move down to floor 1. This is when the game begins. We're gonna go straight to the crone. Steal some clothes, and then do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, regen, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can stagger the crony like that. Pretty good. I was mostly aiming to get the rat there, so that's good. Get pierced. Now we have all the essence we need. There we go. And I think there's like some discussion about this, or well, there was in the past. Sitting down on the throne counts as 1 level up, I believe. Not 3. There was some discussion about that. I think that was the decision taken, so I'm just going to take that as 1 level up. I think that's the... if you're rushing role player for any sort of reason, dubious, but I do think this is the optimal way to do it. Other people may have other things to say. Divers might have some... I think definitely not Grimstone. Divers might have some strats with like piranhas and bombs or something. I don't know what's happening with that. But it's a little bit of everything there. I think that's kind of one of the optimal ways to do it. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.